There's an access panel here that you can take off and reach up in there, but you can't do anything with it.
Yeah.
So what I did is I made a template. I want to do it on the other side. It's going to go in wrong way. This way, I think. No? No, I had it the right way.
Just slip it into the crevice.
Yeah, but what I can't do is put it on quite yet because I don't know where this cable is going to come through. Because this cable's got to go through the fabric yet somewhere along this that parallel. And I want to make it so that panel, this cable,
Yeah.
is able to come through that plastic somewhere.
Okay.
But the whole idea is this will get glued on. We'll put I'll probably, I'm thinking I don't know if I'm going to glue it on from the back or the front yet. But it goes there, then that clear panel will go over it. And what I'll be able to do is take the clear panel off and I'll be able to get in here, get to my antennas, get to the plug-in for this, be able to operate, you know, if I need to do anything to this or play with the wiring, I got access to it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you have to go through there and there's no freaking way we can really do anything efficient with it. So, I mean, I got all these connectors that, you know, I need to be able to get access to. So that's going to end up getting glued probably, well, there's two ways you can do it. I can glue it from the inside, which might be kind of hard because I can't really get to that area very well.
Yeah.
Or glue it from the inside. If I glue it from the outside, I can't put my nut plates on until after this is in and the patch is on, the nut plates go on. These are the nut plates look like, oh, they look like these. This is the one I cut off, a one I messed up, but so these will go in the back.
Okay.
Here, and they're threaded for screws. So they'll go like that after I drill them all out. And then they get riveted in with these little brass rivets that you clamp on.
Okay. Like you said, that's all on the interior, so that way it doesn't.
Yeah. See, problem if I put this on the outside and these are already on, it'll be a bitch to glue it.
Right.
You know, if I put these on and then glue it from the inside, then it'd be okay. But getting all the fabric wrapped around the nut plates would be really hard. So I might drill it out after I put that glued on and fold it around and get my patch on and fold it around, you know.
Yeah. Give a full. And you said you were going to have it on this side of the plane?
Yeah, I think I'm going to put it on that side. So it's going to go right here somewhere. It goes this way.
Okay.
And I got to make one for here, for both sides.
And that's for.
This one will be for access to the elevator horn.
Okay.
Where everything hooks up here so you can always see in it. And if you have to adjust anything, you can get into it. And then I got electronic shit I got to be able to plug in. This gets plugged into one of the rear things I built for the trim tab.
Okay.
So there'll be another plate that goes around here somehow. I'm gonna have to make.
Get over here and show that angle.
So I'll probably get the other side templated and make sure it fits, and then I can make two of them, you know, double.
Yeah.
Biggest thing is you gotta be able to get in and put your rivets in.
Right?
I don't know, I thought about making one for access to there, but I can get access by climbing in here and taking this panel up. So, see here, the nut plates. Once they're pressed in and used, I got screws in there.
Oh yeah, there they are. And that goes in from this way. If we loop around.
I was thinking about making a
right back
panel on the side to make it easier, because now I'd have to get in there, climb in there,
Yeah.
and take that panel out to get access to it. Work through it that way. When realistically, I think build some type of panel to go on the side.
I guess it's in the sense it's like how much effort do you want to put into it now versus having to work on it harder later.
I mean, you could put these in after the fact if you wanted to. I mean, if I ever needed to get access to it, I could make a panel, glue it on, cut it in, and then fit it. But
Okay.
I'd rather have it figured out now than later. If I put it on this side, at least I'd always have access to this too. So if I made a panel to go here somehow, I could get in there and work on that. And have access to this without reaching all the way over.
Right.
And have access to all these screws and stuff like that. I'd probably make a bigger panel for over here. I think. I don't know. I do.
Not a bad.
It wouldn't be hard to do after the fact either if I ever needed to get in there. But definitely be easier to template it now.
Right?
That way I know where to stay away. I mean, it wouldn't do me good if I put an access panel somewhere, in the way of a bar or something like that I can't get into. This one here will give me access to take this antenna off if I need. Take this antenna off if I need. Get access to all that stuff. There's no way I'm gonna reach in there.
Right. Just coming in from this down angle.
No. And there's a shock that goes in there too that'll come out right here. Hooks to here and comes out here. So there's a big shock that goes there. So you only have from here to here to get your arm up to do anything. So,
Right. And the fact that you're working too, that this is on the inside to connect and everything.
yeah.
It'd be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, no, it would be. And whenever I need to have that inspected or change the battery, because you have to put a new battery in that every like 10 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I never knew that.
I could get it out and get the battery through there if I needed to, but if anything ever screwed up, I'm questioning my antenna at this point too. I might have screwed that antenna up by turning it too hard. So.
Oh, is that the one you were saying you were worried about?
Once I put this in, and if there's an issue with it, at least I can just take this off quick, pull that antenna, I get a new antenna.
Right.
But that antenna is almost $400, and I'd rather have access to it now than later.
No, I understand. It's really cool stuff, that's for
These
sure.
parts you build, you have so this I'll have to sand down, I'll have to prime, because you can't put the Ortex glue right on direct aluminum, so you have to put an etching primer on here, so you have to sand it, clean it really well. Make sure all the sharp edges are gone, because you don't want any sharp edges that'll ever cut into that fabric once it's glued on, so you really want to deburr everything. Even all your holes that you drill for things you need to really make sure you don't have any burrs on either.
Right.
See, like when you drill them out, especially in aluminum, it leaves a little lip like that.
Yeah, the indent.
Yeah, so you'll have to go through with a little bit bigger drill bit and just take that just quickly turn it and take that off. But when you put those nut plates, you still got to drill smaller holes on, and
Yeah.
then crunch them down with a Nipix plier. kind of made it that shape just for string.
Right.
Is that once that Ortex starts shrinking up and pulling, I don't want this to flex or pull or get out of whack, you know, because that Ortex, once you start really putting the heat to it, it shrinks up really tight. So if this was just a really flimsy piece, it'd probably warp all over the place.
Yeah. And this was the material you were using for that?
I cut the aluminum out of this.
Okay.
Here's the inner part. Which I could probably use for a plate for something to mount or do something with you.
Right.
I'm not wasting it.
And never good to waste material if you can find another place for it.
And here's the pieces I built for around the front of the horizontal stabilizer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's see these bad boys.
These are going to go on here.
Just kind of like
And then
that.
I'll build a patch to go over it. You know, glue everything on.
Yeah, no, that looks really nice.
So this will all be green. But this stuff takes that glue really nice once it's scuffed up. You scuff it and clean it and put that glue on there. That holds that Ortex really nice. These are just to prevent wear. While that moves in and out, flexes and stuff like that. That'll keep that from wearing out.
Right. It's so weird. I'm trying to keep I'm keeping the balance in, like, if we're
Blurry.
well, no, if we're talking about the plane, focus on the plane. If it's just you talking, kind of keep you in frame.
Yeah.
That fun song and dance.
Then I'll probably make plastic plates for these too. I'm not sure if I'm gonna leave these grommets in here because these might be too thick
Yeah.
and cause too much issue. But I'll make ones to go there and put patches around too, so when the bolts are in and stuff like that, nothing will wear and go around those.
So, as a guy who's not any skilled in that, what issue would those larger grouts cause?
Well, this might cause it might give me an issue putting my pin in here. You know? I don't know.
Okay.
There's a metal pin that goes in here that holds the horizontal stabilizer on. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna leave these on yet or not. We'll see. I've seen people just use plastic, but I haven't seen the grommet. I like the grommet because I think it would hold water out of it a little bit better than just putting the plastic, but
Right.
I don't know.
So, I guess in this case, would you like to sign off this little video for this one?
I think that's it for now.
Okay. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.